Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. You're back with Deck, and today we are moving on to our final scenario. Yeah, not quite sure what we're going to do after this. I know what game I want to play next after we finish Planet Zoo, but I didn't realise. Look at them. They're all turning around as we move around the planet. I know what game I want to play next, but we're waiting for a very big patch, so I may have to come up with something else to play for a little while. I've had a couple of suggestions, but we'll see about them. Anyway, a final park. So, global warming, the Mexican Conservation Park. If you are looking for somewhere to exhibit animals from the chilly Arctic regions, then the last place on Earth you choose is exactly where Bernie wants you to build the next zoo, Mexico. Your goal is to educate people around about the creatures that will be most impacted by climate change. Let's hope that cranking up the air conditioning high enough to keep them comfortable doesn't contribute to it. Yeah, that is a bit of a silly idea, Bernie. Why would we build an Arctic zoo in the desert? It's going to use more power, although I guess we can just use solar power. That's one idea, isn't it? I do wish there was a way you could increase the range, but I'm assuming Bernie's going to do a little bit of a talk over here, so I'm going to shut up.
Welcome to sunny Mexico. I know, it's not exactly where you think of when you think Arctic Animal Zoo, is it? Well, I guess you know why this is going to be such a big challenge now, don't you? Huh? But this isn't some pure folly on my part. We're going to be doing important work here. We'll be highlighting the plight of many polar species to people who otherwise wouldn't have a chance to see them up close. Yeah, but don't worry, though. It won't just be animals from the North Pole. Goodness. Imagine our air conditioning bill if it was. Actually, on that point, I will want all of their habitats to eventually be powered by renewable energy. After all, we want to be part of the solution, not the problem.
So you kind of assumed he was going to say renewable energy for everything. Kind of. That looks awesome. That actually looks amazing. Do you never think of turning all these into solar panels? Imagine the power we could generate. Anyway. Bronze, silver, gold. Let's just have a quick look at gold. A yearly profit of 25,000. Increased conservation rating 4 stars. Adopt and place 2 new polar bears. Power everything in the zoo with renewable energy. Increased education rating to 3.5 stars. Spend 3,000 on marketing yearly. Have at least 2,200 guests for silver. Excuse me. Anyway, have at least 2 species from the desert biome in the zoo. Have at least 5 habitat species from the tropical biome in the zoo. So basically we need 1 more and 1 more. Have at least 1 habitat species from the tundra biome in the zoo. Earn a yearly profit of 7,000. And have at least 1,900 guests. Well, first things first. Have we got any free habitats? We've got 1. That is not completed. View animal marketing. I can't say as I've ever seen that before. But there's 1 habitat we've got to fix up a little bit. Have we got any work zones? What the hell? Oh, I don't like this. Oh, I don't like that. It's not my style of work zones. I'm going to leave them as they are. But I really don't like how they've done that. Anyway. Shall we finish this habitat off in a weird style that I'm not used to? I mean, that one's fine. Just it all connects to the ravine. Surely they'd better walk down that slope then. Why does it look like there's meant to be a river coming through there? Anyway. Yeah, we're going to have to fence the back end of this off. But people aren't going to be able to see that far. I really don't like this setup. It is why I enjoyed the idea of making my own zoos on the franchise series. With wood, we can't have curves either. I just think I'm going to... arc this round a little bit and join that up. It's not going to be a huge habitat. 2,400. It's fairly large. I kind of want to copy what they've done over here as well and turn that into glass. It's a rather nice look, don't you think? And them lights are beautiful. It's a very nicely designed zoo, isn't it? Because I guess you don't always have glass just running all the way around. Luna, stop grumbling. I can hear you under there. Just so you know. I don't even know why she's grumbling. It's just... So, what would we like to go for first? Maybe we just work from the top. From the desert biome. Any desert animals that we can actually afford. Saltwaters, I'm fairly sure don't live in the desert. What animals have we got already, more to the point? Aardvark, elephants, warthogs, land snails, poison frogs, flamingos, hippopotamus, wild dogs. Yeah. Oh, we've already got saltwater crocodiles, so we definitely don't want any of those anyway. Something from the desert biome. Pronghorn antelopes. Where do you come from? Grassland and temperate. Not what I'm after. Not what I'm after at all. Neither of those fit what we're going for. How about the Nyla? Grassland and tropical. We do need tropical. I think we'll go for you, the Nyla. We can actually afford those. Where did they go? Where did they go? There we are. So it's probably going to be like one male to several females. Admittedly, we can't do that. And we might as well have a look in the Zoopedia to make sure I'm actually right on that one. One male and females, yep. So that's all we're going to be able to do for now. You guys can go in there. I may fix the work zones, thinking about it. You know what? I'm going to fix the work zones. I don't like the way that these are set up. I prefer my style, oh my god, style of work zones. What have we got over here? Keeper's hut small, staff room. And we've got crocs in there. So that can be one. Because I do like the keepers to have just one thing. Come on. Give me that one. Fine, I'll click on the door. What have we got over this way? We've got a staff room. We've got a veterinary surgery, a quarantine. And a keeper's hut. That's all you really need. So what have we got in there? Elephants. That can be another one. We'll set another one up for there. And you can have the same buildings. You can be hippos. They're all exhibits, aren't they, over this way? Exhibits, exhibits, exhibits. Oh, they're shops. Fair enough. We don't want shops. What's all these in the middle? They all look like shops as well. I'd say they're all shops. Yes, they are. 2 hats, fantastic. More shops. What do we think they are? Well, that's a shop, definitely. And that's a toilet block. That's a shop. Okay, okay. So that's all the exhibits set up. Unfortunately, you're going to have to share the same veterinary surgery and quarantine. Exhibits, there we go. I just want to edit the Crocs one slightly because you need to have that and that as well. Another new work zone. We might need a few more keepers to make this work how I want it to go, but that'll be fine. There we go, that's an aardvark setup. Next we want this one, common warthogs. Oh, didn't mean to uncheck it. Oh, it is wart. It just looks wrong. Is it all meant to be one word? What have we got down here? Because at the minute we've got a lot connected to that one. None of these are keepers' huts for anything up here, are they? Well, that's a staff room. Another staff room? Oh no, it's Chief Beef, it's shops. But yeah, that staff room will probably be for them anyway. Well, you're going to have to share them. Fair enough. Warthogs, there you go. This one, I assume that's a staff room. That's a keeper's hut. Lovely. And you can have them too. And what are you? Flamingos. Flamingos. There we go. Set another one up. And there you go. You can have that one, that one, that one, that one. Is it Nylar? Nyla? We'll see in a second when I actually name the habitat. And you can have that one. They're all shops. Still probably going to be this one's the closest, and them ones. And hyenas. Yeah, let's let the game run a little bit. Because I'm going to need to set keepers up. And we're probably going to need to get more keepers, which is a little bit iffy with the cash that we've got coming in at the minute, but it'll be fine. Where's the gate? There's the gate.
Wonderful! Even more new species for the zoo. You're really giving our guests a superb look at the incredible biodiversity this planet has to offer. Well done!
Yeah, was kind of saying that one wrong then. Right, how many keepers have we got? 10 caretakers? Are you insane? Why do we need 10 caretakers? You don't need 10 caretakers for all that. I'd say even 5's too much. Sorry, dudes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hans Cotton from there on out. 10 caretakers is way too much. And I'm going to need 2 more keepers. Just to keep up with what we've got. 4 mechanics seems a little bit much, but I'm going to leave them. 8 security guards? Game, what are you doing? Do you know how much cash you're costing me? How many vets has it got? 6 vets. I'm going to drop 2 of them as well. Sorry about all the firing, but we can't afford that. That is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Anyway, we now need to get our keepers set up. So we've got crocs, we've got elephants, we've got hippos, we have got exhibitions, exhibits even, exhibitions, aardvarks, warthogs, flamingos, Nyala? I'm probably saying that completely wrong. There we go. That's all you guys sorted out. Do I want to do shopping zones? I think I do, yep. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, we're going to have all these as central shops. Apparently that one is unclickable. Oh, I double-clicked it. It's probably to do with the roofs. We've got a toilet block in there. And a toilet block. We don't want toilet blocks. Let's just select all of them for now. And then we can go back through and clear off the toilet blocks. Gulpy hat, Gulpy soda. I wish they'd all go in alphabetical. Another toilet block there. Another toilet block there. Another toilet block there. So that can be central shops. Lovely. We've already established that's a toilet. No staff room. That's going to be slightly problematic. You can have that staff room and that staff room just because of how many of you there is. In fact, you can have all three of those. So we've set that one up. Over this way, we don't need the toilet block there. You can have that staff room, and you can be east shops. Staff room, yep. That's like research, workshop, research, animal trade centre. Beautiful. Gulpy slush. These can be north shops. That one, that one. What have we got up this way? That's fantastic. Just a memento. We've got a staff room up there that's not being used whatsoever. We've got a toilet block in there. Another toilet block. Gulpy hats, information, slushy, yep. And you can be... I say it's north shops. Well, you know what? Schnapps. Yes, it's not schnapps, it's shops. So, east shops. Two buildings. Let's get the first two in there then. East shops, and somebody to cover. It's alright, we'll get past the setting up in a minute even. It's because I was looking at middle. Entrance shops, we've got 8 shops, so I'd like to give you 9 staff. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Now for the big one. Central shops. 17 buildings. So really what? 20 staff maybe? So we had 2, we had 9, that's 11. We should be on 31 vendors. So I need to fire 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm firing the lower starred ones. 8, 9, 10. And then all the ones that are left are going to be for central shops. Or centre shops even. No, it does say central. Again, sorry about all the firing everybody, but there's way too many staff in here. Watch us start having loads of problems now. But we shouldn't, because I'm sticking to the normal, like, style of work zones that I have. 1 keeper per habitat is more than enough. Yeah, we're going to need training, but I'm not being funny. We did not need that many staff. 10 caretakers. 10. Have you not got bins? Do you just ask guests to throw it on the floor as you pick it up? Oh my word. Unimaginable. Unimaginable. We should save loads of cash though. I know, always looking on the plus side, right? So we'll super speed it a little bit. Staff member has been fired. Yep, I know. Staff are going to be swapping over for a little while, but our cash is going to start coming in a little bit. What do we want to do next then? Get another habitat, obviously, for a desert biome animal. We're probably not going to touch anything that's been done up here. Now that, in fact, we need to get these guys sorted out, don't we? Maybe that would be a good idea first. Your terrain is slightly off. We can fix that for you. You want some longer grass. You want lots of longer grass, actually. Slightly more soil. Let's give you some heavy soil as well. There we go. And you want a lot less sand. We can oblige. Just whip round once more with that. So that's all 100%. You don't need a hard shelter. I would prefer to get you some foliage in there, just because it looks a little bit bare otherwise. So we've got continent of Africa, biomes of tropical and grassland. Yes. You can have a couple of these. And one big one right in the middle. It looks a little bit ridiculous. Oh, slightly too much. Fine, fine. Could I just throw a little bit of extra greenery down there? Or mix it up a little bit, go for some smaller ones. Just dot them around the trees so it doesn't use up extra coverage. It just looks a lot less boring. Have you got education and stuff set up already as well? No. No, you do not. You've not even really got donation bins set up. So this episode, we're basically going to be fixing everything that the game's done for us already. Habitats, species, and that one. You are going to need food and water. Yes. I'll throw a medium feeding doodah in there. And you can have a water over that side and a water over this side, because it is a rather large habitat. There we go. Don't want angle snapping them. You don't need air conditioning or anything. You can have a barrel feeder over there. Some herb scent markers can go around, and you can have a rubbing pillar right away from the view of everybody else. Let's see, you've got a feeding trough in there, and you've got a water fountain. Lovely. In here, you've got... What's that all about? Ah, they've got the don't feed the animal signs. Why would you do that? I do not understand the reasoning for that little thing there. You've got a water bowl. Oh, no, that's a food bowl. Don't delete that. You don't need a water bowl, do you? Because you've got a pond. Fair enough. Fair enough. So there was that one, that one, that one. You've got in here, you've got a water fountain. Good. And a small bowl. You've got a little bit... I love the designs. I should really do some things like that. Medium trough, and you've got water, so you'll be fine. Exhibits we'll have a look at in a moment to make sure they're all good. I assume you're going to have food. You've definitely got water. See, that's what I was trying to do on my franchise zoo. Admittedly, I wanted it to be underneath the ground, but that's what I was trying to do. There's your food. Good. I think the animals are going to be good. Elephants in there. You've got food up top. I don't want you to have a water trough, though. I want you to have actual water pipes. I'll give you a few. Don't worry. We get one up there, one down there. And they have got their own lake, actually. And this is kind of what I did with the polar bears habitat. Admittedly, it wasn't as nice looking as this, but I had a good go. You've got food. Yeah, I think they're all going to be good. Oh, we can expand off this way as well, but that is a staffing area, so realistically we can't. Although we can come that way as well. Can we come off this side as well? Yeah, we can branch off in every direction. Nice, nice. I think next we want to have a look at education. Make sure that's all up to snuff. No, not really. No, not really. Alrighty then. No, 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 no. Don't want all that selecting. I want that. I want that. Oh, it's already got the speaker. My bad. We're going to duplicate this. And throw it over this side. Is that going to be in power range though? Nope. You know, that's something else we're going to want to look at straight away. Because of renewable power. Have we already got it researched? No, we have not. Well, first things first then. We need to get some research going. We've got 4 researching vacancies. Throw you on that, you on that, you on that, and you on that. Mechanics, I want... We've got 4 research things for that as well. We're not going for 4 research things. I'll get one of you on barriers and one of you on power. Good. We wanted to have a look at the exhibits as well, didn't we? Make sure these are all treating animals well. We can just turn these on. Happy days. You'd expect they're all going to be right. I don't think they'd throw you in and let the exhibits not be set up correctly. Fair enough, it's not got the plants and stuff in, but that's not really a problem, is it? Temperature's good. Just increase their happiness a little bit. I didn't want the rock there. Then we'll try and see if we can get everything researched. All the animals and whatnot. They do donate. They do donate. All the times that I've been putting exhibits down, I keep calling them exhibitions. Exhibits down and not putting donation bins near them. Staff are having to queue to use the facility. Sorry about that. Did not mean to bat the microphone. It's the keeper's hut, isn't it? Why are they queuing to use the workshop? Oh, you're the one that told me we had 4. Or is it because I've got 4 staff? It'll be fine. Let's have a look around the donation bins. 1 there and 1 there. That's fine. We've got a few around the exhibits. That's good. They've just got random donation bins wherever it would seem. You're walking off down that way and there's nowhere down there for you. The Elephantes. You know what? I'm just going to assume this is alright. You know what they say about assuming. We're nearly at time. What even is that? What even is that? I'm going to get at least 1 habitat set up this episode. And we're just going to let the game keep running. Now, which path is this? Because they all look the same to me. I think they are all the same. You are 6 meters wide. No, that's not the same. A natural path with curb railings. A natural path that marks your terrain with curb railings. It'll be that one, won't it? Yeah. So realistically, where do we want to go with this? I don't really want it all in straight lines again. I liked what we had going on the last zoo. Until I've got power coming in, the natural power coming in, I don't really want to expand too much. That research is completed. We're going to have this all the time at the minute. That research is completed. Lovely. Can't find a research station. See, you found them now. You've been in a box for too long. You've been in an animal for too long. Word him. Not great there. Staff having to queue to use this facility. What is it? The workshop. How many workshops have we got? Because I'm sure this said we could have 4. It's probably I've got 4 staff. Their staff. We've got one research centre, one trade, one workshop. Have we got any room in our other little staff areas? We've not really got any other little staff areas. There is down there. Could I get another staff facility? Workshop? It's unfortunate, because I'm going to have to put these down separate of the rest of it. We'll have another workshop down there, and then that should fix that problem. It's just the research now. Other little staffing zones, where do we have them? There's another little spot over there, but there's no way to get a path around the back, and I'd rather not. It actually looks like they've just used that and then put corrugated walls around the top. No space in there. No. Although... Oh, it's the doorway. My bad. My bad. I am going to be dead cheeky and throw another research centre over this way. So we've got 2 research centres. So we don't want to be researching 4 things. Let's just cancel them 2 off. You've been in a box for too long, we'll get you out of there. Staff are having to queue to use that, but we've fixed that now. So you're not having to queue whatsoever. Researching winter, it actually shows what's being researched. It was a mechanics workshop I put down this way, wasn't it? Yeah. Why does nobody want to use this one? We're on 41,000, that is ridiculous. I told you, we didn't need all them staff. I know what else we want to do then. Infrastructure. These all need to be set to 6 months. Because that is way too long. Why is the running cost so much? Oh, it'd be everything that's connected to it. Yeah. Makes sense. Every 6 months. We've got 2 mechanics researching, yeah, but we've still got 2 more that aren't researching. I'm not being funny. With the amount of cash we've got coming in, we can definitely get a load. Call mechanic to all these that are really badly failing. With all the money we've got coming in extra, we can definitely get some promotions going on. I mean, we fired like the same amount of people that we've got remaining, so we've basically got double the salary left over. We might as well promote everybody in the zoo. They're not going to get an increase in wages equal to the amount of people that we've fired. It's more expensive to hire new people than it is to promote long-standing staff.
Heavens! The zoo's absolutely
Alright then.
bursting with guests. It's wonderful. The more people who see these amazing animals, the more who'll care for their well-being in the decades to come.
Didn't expect that, but I guess you kind of do expect it. So that's everybody being promoted once. More research is getting done so quickly. Power. If we've got solar power done already, that is going to be dead nice. Elephants are done. Put you back on flamingos. Where are my elephants? There are my elephants. Where are your barriers? There. Nope. There. Elephants, 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 elephants. Because what I want to do, as we get them fully done, you can have food quality 3. You are African elephants. Should be right near the top. Yes. And Can I click on one of you? That's a rock. How did I miss the elephant? Want to make sure you've got all your toys in. You've got a large barrel feeder and you've got a hanging barrel feeder. So you want one of these, which can go over there. And you want one of these, which can go right in the middle there. Toys, you've got a rubbing pillar, a sprinkler, and a gyro. So you've not got a ball. You've not got a snowball. Don't know how well that's going to last. You've not got a mud bath. You've got the rubbing pillar. Yep. You've not got a skittle. So I assume you've not got the snowman skittle either. Yeah, you've got sprinklers. Just one. What goes one sprinkler? Have you seen the size of these beasts? There we go, you can have a couple. And you can have the waterfall thing, a majig as well. So that should be the elephants, all dead happy. Oh! Lemon's poison frog. That's that finished as well. We can go into the Goliath frog. Where is that one? Golden. Iguana, snail, Goliath frog. Obviously it's the last one I click on, because it wouldn't be me if I got it right the first time. Then you should all be 100% happy. We're absolutely crushing this suit. I know it's been a little bit of a dull episode setup wise. Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to check. Power. We've now got wind turbines. And I think the things that we've got at the minute we're going to want to replace with wind turbines. So we'll do that next episode. We'll swap out all the generators, we'll get wind turbines in, and then we can actually start expanding, because I just want to use renewable energy from here on out. So yeah, that's going to be it for today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you'd like to see some more. All comments and feedback greatly appreciated as always. And other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Cheers!